Hi, this is Eric Guido. I am currently in the vineyards of Palo Bea in Montefalco, Umbria. We're here in the morning. It's actually thundering right now, and I'm sure the producers are overjoyed with this. They've been hoping for some kind of rain to come soon. In fact, this may be the first rain that I've seen since I started this current tour in Italy about 2 weeks ago. They did have some good rain in the spring, but then here in Umbria, things got very dry and very, very hot, very quick. Been on the ground here in Umbria for only a couple of days, primarily in Montefalco, tasting Sagrantino and Montefalco Rosso. I'd say the topic of discussion right now would be the 2020 vintage. 2020 should be very interesting for fans of Sagrantino because while it was a warm vintage, it was also a good amount of water. And it's raining. I'm sure everybody's dancing with joy. And so in 2020, the wines, while they still have that rich, intense Sagrantino fruit, the tannins are actually softer and rounder, which is something that producers here in Montefalco are always trying for. And so while the 19s, which I talked about a little bit last year, are dark and powerful and complex and structured, the 2020s might actually provide a little bit more of an early drinking window, which really isn't necessarily a bad thing when it comes to Sagrantino, considering that those tannins typically take so long to finally resolve in the bottle. Another interesting thing being talked about here right now, and honestly I'm not sure what side of the fence I'm on with this, is the idea of making it so that Montefalco Rosso, typically a blend primarily of Sangiovese with Sagrantino, but also allowing international varieties, might be changed to being only indigenous varieties, meaning Sangiovese and Sagrantino predominantly. And the reason why I'm on the fence about this is that Sagrantino absolutely should be in this mix. Sangiovese, on the other hand, there are not always the most perfect terroir to grow Sangiovese all throughout Italy. And in a region that has been using Cabernet and Merlot to bolster these blends in the past, it might be some pretty hard growing pains for these producers to suddenly switch to doing primarily Sangiovese and Sagrantino alone. We'll have to see how that plays out. But for now, like I said, those 2020s are actually quite spectacular. My final reviews will be getting published in the next couple of months. Definitely interesting wines and a totally different animal from what we expect from Montefalco.